You also came here to play video games.
I'll watch.
To
Maybe I'll talk.
Maybe, okay.
Not many things to say about this game sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, it is a lot harder to talk about it, before it starts.
Right.
Usually, though, when either of these players is on the screen, I haven't watched Mustang play too much, Mustang on the right, but Kosoku, or Kosoku, pretty sick with the Sheik.
Yeah, I love the dedication, right? Because we know how good his Mario is. I think he knows how good his Mario is, but he wants to work on the Sheik, and he's been playing only Sheik since post-quarantine and trying to make it work.
I think Void definitely said it best when he said that this character is a late-game character, where, like, the ceiling of this character is so high.
I think we're seeing both sides right now, because Palu was figured out day one.
Yes.
Like, everyone knew how good, or at least it took a while for people to find out like how powerful she was, but everyone knew how to play her. Like, she's very simple.
Exactly. So it's ceiling versus floor, where Palu has a very, very high skill floor.
Yeah.
And Sheik has the really, really high skill ceiling.
Oh. Okay, you're alive.
At some point, there's a cross-section where they intersect.
Yeah, and this actually is not like...
I thought he was going to die.
An obscenely good matchup for Palu, because she can really get locked out of the game once she gets ledge trapping or combos going. Palu's still obviously a much more powerful character, but this is one of Sheik's like happier matchups.
Right. Palu doesn't have obscene kill setups. She does eventually kill at a reasonable percent, but like sometimes she's just fiending for a dash attack or a raw back air.
Yeah.
After you get out of like combo percents, or you're not stuck at 50-50s at the ledge.
Yeah, and Sheik is very comfortable just running around and shielding and not dying to landing bears.
I love those needles.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could hit the ledge with them. That's nice.
It is great tech from Mustang. Weak nair, but Kosoku was not ready to combo off it. He didn't believe.
Yeah, I don't know like exactly how long it works into bouncing fish, but it looked like it would have worked there for sure.
Right, or at least maybe just...
Well, something happened. Something happened.
I'm very confused about the visual.
And
Neil bouncing fish.
What is that called? They call that raindrop?
No, that's the up air.
That's up air, up smash, yeah.
I have no idea if the needles into stuff has a name.
I'm sure someone wants me to call it something, but I'm not going to.
Yes. Cool name you thought of. I call it needles to bouncing fish.
Yeah, I think everyone knows what that is.
Yeah.
But
covering the spot dodge.
Yeah, it gets ugly.
Yeah. The nair just lasts so long, but
and
the up tilt anti-air?
Tiny little Sheik just not getting hit by the bear.
Yeah, she got real thin.
Yeah.
Sheik does have hurt box privilege. Okay, I think I want to see Mustang adapt to Kosoku getting so aggressive at the ledge with some get-up attacks.
Yeah.
Obviously, overusing that tool is very punishable.
Yeah, it gets dangerous, but you have to play that.
If you see your opponent, there's that raindrop.
There it is.
Yeah.
Off of down tilt, wow.
Down tilt into the drag down up air on the platform that is nasty. I don't want to see, okay, like old arcane knowledge of Sheik was don't let her go to FD because needles are broken.
Right.
I think I would much rather face Sheik on FD than any other stage at this point. Because her combos off of platforms and setups and up smash are just disgusting.
Yeah, it seems like she really likes the platform extensions, especially just the kill. And I think her damage combos work on every stage. Like, she doesn't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Kosoku just playing very annoying, just holding on to the stock. Getting as much damage as he can.
Doing a lot of weave in and out.
Yeah.
Forcing, like, pseudo... Okay, see, that's a moment... If your opponent has run off stage...
Oh, and F-tilt's the wrong way.
Oh, no.
But
Mustang getting punished a lot for these standing grabs where he thinks Kosoku is running in. That's gross. That's
how
so
cute is
gross.
that? And I feel like Palu, kind of the sandbag training mode character, it looks like a little bit right now, because that looked very nice for Kosoku.
She's got that perfect height where she's got like a nice
she's nice and kind of floaty, right? Like,
but not like a heavy character, so you still get to do the combos that kill.
Exactly.
It's not like Falcon where it's like, oh, it's not going to kill, but he's never going to come back.
Yeah, like my combos are going to work forever, but like he's still a rock.
Yeah, he is going to die from not being able to make it back before I just kill him.
Yeah.
Not so with Palu. She is kind of light.
And
going
back to PS2, and I can't say I agree. It looked like the stage was really, really good for Kosoku there.
Right, and as you played Palu for a good bit. Like, what stages would you even?
Well, if it was me, I probably also would have gone back to Stadium. I just love playing on Stadium in general.
Fair. That's fair.
And I think a lot of people have that kind of
that vibe.
Like they don't want to counterpick just because I'm just so comfortable on PS2, and so honestly, that's something I need to work on as well.
Maybe just like an anti-Sheik thing. Not from a Palu wants to get this benefit perspective, but I really think like FD or Kalos would be fine.
Yeah, I agree, because you're living forever. You're killing, you know, better than Sheik. You're denying them of the platform.
Yeah, if I take away one of their options to kill, but I still like outgrind, then I think that's a solid pick.
Yeah. And, you know, especially on Kalos, the wall blast zones being so far would be nice.
Yeah, definitely.
And Kosoku missing the falling up air there. And
that definitely
hold
almost
right.
DH mixed, yeah. Oh, that's a sick mix-up.
Yeah, and what's so ugly about that is the end of the up B really doesn't have much lag either. It's not very easy to punish.
You kind of get away with it.
Yeah, and there's a ton of invincibility too on the the explosion.
Yeah, now it takes a while. I think if it hasn't changed from 18 frames before you get the invincibility, so straight up smash attack timing, but you can't really react to it.
Yeah, and you're something happened, but Mustang came out with that up smash killing. Oh, clean 3-piece.
Yeah.
Not the Sheik combo you see every day.
Right. I like the dash attack as the ender there because it actually just pops Mustang up and you get to wait and say, okay, if you pick a defensive option, I get to keep going.
Yeah, it's very easy to reset there.
It's the
down
down
this could be
throw.
bad onto the platform. Oh, doesn't get the drag down he wants.
Yeah, I didn't expect down throw to combo. Normally, it shouldn't at that percent if you're holding out.
Right.
Most of Sheik's throws, you kind of have to pick.
Going for something. I don't know how that even would have worked at all, but I don't know how that dare would have worked at all either.
if Mustang jumped from ledge, Kosoku will spike.
Yeah, I think she can actually.
She can do that without dying.
Yeah, well, she can hit you if you just stay hanging.
Yeah.
She can do that, but Kosoku just messed it up a little bit, I think.
Now he's down a stock, and you can see what it feels like for him to have to fiend for it.
Yeah, it feels like whoever's in the lead is just able to hold on to their stock really well. It happened game 1 for Kosoku, and it might be happening right now for Mustang.
Yeah, there Kosoku went for the DI mix-up with the back throw, but Mustang was holding for the back throw. Somehow avoided all kinds of trouble. Ooh, great timing on these back airs. And there, Mustang didn't want to give the immediate up B because Kosoku, covered those easy timings twice now. But Kosoku was on that next level and actually waited, expected. Oh, little charge.
Yeah, he could have just waited, but I mean, it calls out the timing really well, and Kosoku might be getting something started.
Okay, that Nair definitely not. I feel like it's not punishable by this Nair, but it punishes Mustang for getting aggressive and drifting in.
Mustang, I like the high recoveries because Kosoku's been trying to jump off stage a lot.
Right, and most of the time, if Sheik punishes you, it's with a weak hit.
Right, like if you get hit at roll distance by Sheik at 68 by literally any move, all right, sure.
I would honestly probably rather take that than the normal edge trap.
Oh, and this could be bad.
Dead?
Oh, and he doesn't get the up smash.
You know he pressed that button, and it did not come out.
But Kosoku's still at large. This is really scary for Mustang. I have a feeling we're going to see some kill moves. But he's at a comfortable percent where Bear's just going to kill basically anywhere.
Oh,
he gets the air dodge.
That fair kill?
Yeah.
Who was it, like 150? I mean, Sheik's light.
Yeah, Sheik's pretty light. There was a bit of rage in play. The fair's
fair had to be fresh. I don't think I saw many fairs.
Yeah, that's probably exactly it.
That's crazy. Normally not what you see. Kosoku did die quite early to his own down air.
Yeah.
But you can see how quickly that matchup kind of shifts when Sheik is the predator versus the prey.
Right.
Because
when you lose that lead and when your opponent isn't very desperate to make anything happen, it feels so hard to come back, to do damage, to take a stock even.
Right. When Sheik's playing like an annoying fly and she's just in and out of your face and making you press buttons first, that is terrifying. And then she gets her little conversion started and all the damage, and it feels like it's not a whole lot, but it gets in your head real bad. And she can continuously reset.
One of those characters where the combo just takes so long that you just feel like you're losing.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't even do that much percent, but it just feels awful.
Right. Versus like when Sheik does not have the lead and is forced to make something happen and kind of feels like they have to hold forward and can't just do this weaving game.
Yeah.
That's where it falls apart. So we'll see. Now we've got Nair combos where it doesn't last quite as long, but it does all of that damage real quick.
Yeah. A lot of damage, but now Palu doesn't have many combos left. You get fair dash attack, but
look at that.
Kind of it.
Okay, and you say it doesn't do too much damage, but I mean that was a quick, 30-40%.
Yeah, really nice use of the platform. I think that's what people are. Oh,
that was a beautiful
dare.
It looked like an intentional dare where he wanted that stall and fall. He wanted to get that timing mix-up.
I think the Sheik players are getting pretty creative because they're realizing, like, hey, if I just don't use fair in my combos, they do a lot more damage.
Yeah.
Oh, and
there we go.
The day one, bad DI on that down throw.
Yeah, and I feel like we haven't seen Mustang go for many of them, honestly. Like, I've seen some forward throws of that percent before. A little bit of that late game conditioning.
Yeah, and this is a great place to be for Mustang as long as you don't get
he's
up
dead.
smashed here.
Oh, yeah. That was a solid conversion from Kosoku. One that we saw he dropped a little bit earlier. Now he's ready to pick it up.
Yeah, and to Mustang's, you know, quote-unquote counter pick, Kosoku did take him back again. So it just shows how this is definitely like one of his favorite stages.
Ooh, barely jumped over the explosive flame, too, and got that jump.
It was so scary.
There we go. And catching again, DI in.
He's taking so much off of this ledge trap.
Honestly, it's going to be hard to react to if you're not used to it.
Oh, and you can't land like that. And Kosoku, that was nearly a 0 to death.
That was a sick punish, too. To mix the forward smash in, you've really got to be very aware of what your opponent's doing.
Yeah, because even if the forward smash one traded, it wouldn't have worked.
Right.
It just doesn't do anything. But it definitely worked out for Kosoku there.
Again, these back throws immediate are kind of yoinking Kosoku off the stage, gives him time to set up the ledge traps, but we haven't seen a lot of success from Mustang there, honestly. It feels like Kosoku's kind of got off the ledge for free.
Yeah, Kosoku's been able to... I mean, he lost game 2 because of NSD. It was still very close, but Kosoku's definitely been in control most of the time.
What a... Okay, that was a really good ledge trump, and then reaction there, recognizing that Kosoku kind of landed with a little bit of lag.
Yeah.
Reset, but, you know, no kills.
Things aren't looking too bad for Mustang now. He's been making a big comeback on this stock.
Oh, there we go.
That should be it? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I said that he wasn't making a lot of plays happen at the ledge, and then immediately tightened up the screws.
No, he played that stock very well.
Sometimes that's all it's... You only need to get the one read or one coverage at the ledge for it to really matter.
You're alive, but be careful.
Okay, that would have been so sick.
That would have made me sad.
Yeah. I don't think it would have blast zone.
Yeah.
My heart says it wouldn't blast zone.
But here's Kosoku's ledge trap.
Oh, right at the roll
that
distance.
Roll hard.
The down smash definitely not going to kill, but that is the easy coverage. Oh, no. Yeah. I feel like he thought he landed on stage and was trying to go for it safely.
Yeah, or he thought he landed on stage and was trying to down tilt because he just thought he was on the ground.